hello from coming to you live. Come on. Coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic, sparkling day. Welcome to Before the Dirt Nap podcast number 1311. Zephy turns 4 today. And in case you don't hear, she's celebrating by zooming up and down the RV. I actually learned something about dog zooms the other day. When they do these zoomies, it means that they're happy and healthy. And I thought, well, she does them all the time. And we just got back from our walk and she's gone a little crazy. Zephy. Come on, up you come. Come on. Come here. Oh, you want treats. Okay. We can give you treats. There's a little liver treats for you. Come on. Come up so everybody can say happy birthday to you. You want to tell everybody what we did today? Well, for Zephy's birthday today, hang on, let's see if we can get, come over here a little bit. Here we go. Yes. So for Zephy's birthday today, we got up, we went for our walk. Then when we got back from our walk, we hopped in the car. We went to Chick-fil-A to get breakfast. And Zephy had some of the chicken burrito that we had. We had a chicken burrito that had hash browns and chicken and cheese in it. And she got some of that. Then we went and picked up the mail, because we had several packages sitting there for the mail. So we went and got that. And then on the way home, we stopped at Dutch Brothers and I got my double chocolate mocha, whatever it is. And Zephy got a pup cup and I let that. And when we now go to the first time we went to Dutch Brothers, she didn't do this, but the second time we went to Dutch Brothers, she started kicking up a performance in the back seat and she would not shut up until I told her that her pup cup had been ordered. And then there was silence from the back seat. Same thing happened today, but I let the girl know too that it was her birthday today, her 4th birthday. So, and she ended up with 2 dog biscuits in her pup cup instead of just the one. And then we did a little short video of her birthday pup cup. Went and parked near there, and then we came home. And what do we do when we go home? Well, she went and rested. She went and slept. She was like, I'm done. I'm tired. I got some work done. And then after work, then I got on the chat. And then after the chat, we opened up one of her 3 bark boxes. Now she's got 3 different size boxes. There's a small one we opened today. Tomorrow we're opening the medium size one. And then there's a large one we're going to open on Sunday. And we'll do them all live. And so then we put some dog treats into a plastic bag and went out and for our evening walk. And whenever we met somebody with a dog, we said, would your dog like a dog treat? Is it okay to give your dog a dog treat? I said, it's my dog's birthday today, and she's giving out dog treats. And we only had one person turn us down because their dog was on a special diet. And I said, that's why I always ask. And everybody else said, yes, that'll be fine. So I gave the owner the dog treat. I said, I'm going to give it to you so that you can give it to your dog when you get back home. Or whenever, so that you can give it to the dog. And so got to talk to some interesting people along the way tonight, just doing that, just going out with a bag of dog treats. And I had a big bag, and so I just put some into a smaller plastic bag, and we carried that around with us. And so got to talk to some interesting people tonight. I did not get onto Roots Tech today at all. I was just too busy to get onto Roots Tech. So I've got to go back and watch the recordings from the sessions that I wanted to have a look at. And I really do want to go back and look at that cemetery one from yesterday too, because that was awesome. It was just so fascinating about the different markings that were put on gravestones or tombstones or headstones. And even if a mistake was made, they even talked about if a mistake was made, how the mistakes were corrected, and how over time that piece that they then cut out the mistake, and they put a piece in to where the mistake was, and kind of mortar it in. And over years, the mortar dissolves or breaks down or whatever, and that piece falls out. And oftentimes you'll find it laying somewhere around where it could just be put back in there and remortared back into place. So I want to go back and watch that video. But yeah, so Zephy, and so as soon as we got back from our walk this evening, she's been zooming. Now she's eating dinner. She's got some new dog food in with her regular dog food, and we're trying that out for her. And she seems to really, really like it. So it's like the 3rd time today she's gone to her food bowl. I'm not sure if there's any of the new stuff left in there, but she only gets half a cup mixed in with her regular dog food, and we're going to see how she does for a couple of days with that. But so we've had a really good day today celebrating Zephy's birthday. And so if you didn't see it earlier, there was a live done. It's on Facebook. It's also on our YouTube channel where where she gets to open her first bark box, the small one. Tomorrow we're going to go live with the medium box, and on Sunday we'll go live with the large box. And I honestly cannot remember what's in any of those boxes. But Zephy does have fun with them. And you hungry girl, huh? And she even got treats. She's got this one place that she likes to go to, and they always give her treats. And there was a couple of other couples there as well, and they were giving her treats as well. They had treats in their pockets. They like to carry around treats to give to dogs and things. And so she had to do sits and stays and shake hands and high fives to get her treats. And one of the women was like, I ain't making you do any silly stuff. You can just sit for me. So Zephy just sat. But yeah, so she's had a few treats today, but she won't be getting any more. She had a pup cup, a couple of dog biscuits. She's had extra treats, so she's done for today. Although she'll come to me later on like, I want more, because she won't think she's done. But it's been a really good day today. So and tonight was the first time we did one of our I actually gave her the leash and let her go where she wanted to go tonight. Because I had the energy to do it, and I still have the energy, which is awesome. So we're getting the energies, getting back to normal again after the COVID drain. And I also had a lot of thank you everybody too for all of the wishes that you've sent Zephy today as well. So we appreciate those. I've read every single one out to her, and she just looks at me as so to say, I have no clue who they are, but they all got read to her. And also too, thank you for the comments that people have been sending me about my decision that I announced yesterday that we're selling sparkles. And after 4 years of living in the RV lifestyle, we're giving it up for now. It's not going to be forever. There will be times when we are going to do road trips in an RV, and in that point we will rent an RV and go off for 2 or 3 months or whatever, and then come back again. But we're looking for a place. But I do have the wish list written down on what it is I want in a house for us. So that and today I suddenly thought, oh, I made room for a guest room. I allowed a room for an office. I totally forgot about my craft supplies, because I have boxes of yarn. I have a lot of yarn. And I was telling my friend today, I says, I have boxes. They're 24 inches by 24 inches by 24-inch cube box. And I said, I've got several of those that are just full of all types of different types of yarn, from baby stuff all the way through to thick, where I make different types of preemie hats and blankets. And I said, I usually crochet my blankets, but sometimes I get the urge that I have to knit a blanket, and I have no idea who's getting the blanket. And then I get a nudge as to who that blanket is for. So I said, I can't wait to get back to crocheting and knitting blankets and preemie hats and things like that again. But all my yarn's in storage. I says, the only thing is I have to train Zephy not to go after the balls of yarn, because at that point she thinks she's a cat and she likes to play with the balls of yarn. If you've ever seen a cat play with a ball of yarn, that is what Zephy does. Said to my friend, I'm sure she's part cat in there somewhere. So we're going to have to teach her not to go after that. But there's a lot of stuff there that I suddenly thought, because if I had 4, then I could do one of those craft room and have my sewing machine and my overlocker set up, and I'll be able to get back into sewing again, because I haven't done sewing in a long time, because they haven't been unpacked and I haven't had the space for it. But now I could have the space for it. So I was like, ooh, maybe we need 4 bedrooms, but I don't want to go too big. We're going to be realistic about this, because if we're renting, it means we're going to be moving. And then I was thinking, maybe we could negotiate the rent. Maybe we could do that. Like, if we pay upfront for 12 months, do we get 14? Or we'll pay upfront for 10 months and you give us 12. Why not? Why not negotiate? Have fun with it. So that's what, that was another thought we had today. So, we're working on the wish list of exactly what we want in a house. And it'll come. It'll come, because the decision has been made. The RV is sold in a way, because it's the nudge that has come from the intuition, the angels, the God, whatever you want to call it, divine intervention. I've had the nudge, and as soon as I made that decision, I knew the RV was sold. I don't know who it's been sold to. I don't know how much we're getting for it. I just know that the RV is sold, so I don't need to worry about selling it because the universe has already sold it, and the person is going to come along as soon as we advertise it and go, yep, that's what I want. So I know that that's already taken care of. I also know that our house is already for us. It may not be ready right now, but it'll be ready for us in May. And this will get sold on the 4th of May on Star Wars Day, the day we purchased it, 4 years. It'll be a 4-year anniversary. So I'm kind of excited about that. It's only 2 months away. If you think about it, it's the 3rd of March and we're looking at the 4th of May. It's only 2 months away. So we've got a lot of work to do in the next couple of months of getting Sparkles ready for sale. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm excited for the next adventure because it means that we're moving forward. We're taking steps to move forward and getting ready for new stuff, because the new stuff that's coming, we cannot do from the space that we have in the RV. For the stuff that's coming down the pipeline, the business, the growth, and everything else, we need to have more space. My dining table as my desk is not working anymore, space-wise. So to be able to have an actual office with a real desk in there, that I can go in and I can work at a desk and go and sit at a dining table and eat, and not have to eat at my desk and then work at my dining table, is going to be huge, 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 huge. And I already know how the office is going to be laid out. Already got that stuck in the head here. I already know there's going to be some shower walls going up, and you probably shower walls going up. Yeah, you get the, I think they're for Maker, but they've got the slippery surface on them, and you get the plain white ones, and you can use them as whiteboards, and they're going to be going on one wall. So I mean, the rooms are already designed, they're already planned. I know the furniture that's going in there. I do have to buy a bedroom suite though, because I don't have a bed. And you go, but you got an RV, you got a bed in the RV. Yeah, but it's fixed in place. So the mattress will be staying here, and somebody just gets to get a new bed. It's going to be kind of exciting, and just going to not going to go nuts, just get essentials. Because if we're renting, that means we're going to be moving. So I don't want to be moving too much crap. So if we can find a place that's furnished, that would work too. But for now, it's okay. I have a couch. I have a recliner. I actually have 2 couches and a recliner in storage. I have a dining table in storage. I have dining chairs in storage. I don't have a desk. So I will have to get a desk, and I will have to get a bed. And as far as everything else goes, we'll figure it out as we go along. And I am going to do what I absolutely loved. And I even have a workbench for my garage. I have an oak credenza. And my dad was with us when I purchased it. Was after Brad passed, and we went to a secondhand place and got this gorgeous oak credenza, and he made a top to go onto it so I can use it as a workbench and not damage the oak underneath it. So if I actually wanted to use it as an oak buffet in my dining room, I could do that at a later date. But for now, it's my tool bench and my workspace and stuff. So he made a top for me so I can use it as a workbench, which was awesome. So it means I get to get all set up and everything else. But we'll be going to the consignment stores and the thrift stores, and getting a dresser to put clothes in. If I have to strip it and paint it, I'm happy to do that. It's not a problem. Haven't done that in eons, so it would be a very interesting exercise to watch me redo furniture. Thankfully, I already have the dining table. I have couches. I have a recliner. So it's just going to be looking for a desk and a bed and a set of drawers. Just the basics. Don't need anything fancy. And a sewing table. Yes, a sewing table. Need to have a sewing table too for the craft room. But I need a sewing table that I can have an overlocker on one end and a sewing machine on the other end. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm really excited about this, and so I'm keeping pen and paper handy so I can take notes down as I think of things. So we'll be staying here somewhere around where we are now. I mean, we're in Sun City right now, but we're going to move over to Surprise. But yeah, so Sparkle's going to get sold on the 4th of May. That's already been determined. What the price is, don't know. Who's the buyer? No clue. But that'll be our 4-year anniversary. And Jason's just put it, did you find your... No, we haven't found the lake with the mountain view yet. We are still looking for that. That's why we're going to be renting a place right now, because we are still looking for our thing. And that'll come on at exactly the right time. I know what part of my business it is going to fit into, and I am not mentally ready. I don't have the mindset yet to handle what the business is going to be at that point when we get all of the log cabin by the lake and everything else all set up. So I still have some mindset work to do to get to that point. So that's probably about another year or two down the road before we find the log cabin by the lake. So that's a year or two away. But for now, we're just going to rent a house and have fun with that. And yeah, it's going to be fun. But Zephy's already gone to bed. She's exhausted from celebrating her birthday today. She's already gone to bed. You gone to bed, Zeph? Yep. She's had her treats. She's had her food. She's gone to bed. She's done her Zooms. She's had her walk. She got to get treats from neighbors. She's gone to bed. She's done for the day. But I will have to say, Wednesday, Thursday, she slept solid both days. Barely moved. Like I wake up in the morning, I threw a blanket over her, and I usually throw a blanket over when I get up in the morning. And she came out and we went and did her walk, and she came back from the walk and went back to bed. Well, actually, when I picked her up, we got in the car, we came back here, we went for a short walk. And then as soon as we got back in here, she went up, had a look at her bed on the dashboard, went into the bedroom, curled up and went to sleep. And I didn't see her for the rest of the day till it was time to go for a walk in the evening. We did our evening walk. We came back from that, gave her a treat, and she went back to bed. And then yesterday morning, I got up around a little later than I normally do and threw a blanket over her, and then I got ready and then realized, oh, I have an appointment at 8:15. So took her out. So she came out. We went for our walk. We came back. She went back to bed. Didn't see her till it was time to go walking last night. And then today she's been a little more interactive. But then we went out in the car this morning after our walk and got her birthday pup cup and got the mail and had breakfast while we were out, and then came home. And then she did spend a bit of the day up on the dashboard in her bed there looking at all the happenings going on around outside, because it was a beautiful day here outside. It was only 60 degrees outside, but it was a gorgeous sunny day, and she laid up there in the sunshine and just kept an eye on the neighborhood. And then like mid-afternoon, she went back to bed for a bit and then came out when it was time to go, time to do her bark box. So we opened her bark box, then we went for a walk, and now she's come back. She's had her treats, she's had her dinner, and now she's in bed. And she'll probably come out around 10 and look at me and put her paw on the seat next to me and then just go, which is like, time for bed. So yeah, she came out last night, but she didn't put the paw next to me, but she did come out and tell me it was time for bed. So she'll probably do that again tonight. She's getting back into routines, but yeah, she's slept solid for 2 days. It just amazed me. But then the other time she's come home from the dog sitters as well, she's taken a day or two to just sleep. And I thought, well, it's been pretty busy over at the other house because, there's a family of 5 with a 2-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 7-year-old, 2 dogs that she's constantly playing with throughout the day and everything else. And, she's got a 2-year-old that runs around after her all over the place. And it was really funny because the dog sitter sent me a picture of the dog that they're looking after this weekend. And the 2-year-old is calling the dog they're looking after Zephy, and looking at it like, this isn't really Zephy, but it's Zephy. So we've even confused the 2-year-old. But anyway, I'm out of here. Go have a super fantastic sparkling evening. Sometime tomorrow, I have no clue what time, just depends when we feel like it. We're going to be opening bark box number 2, which is the medium size box. And we'll see what's in there, because I honestly cannot remember what stuff I have ordered for Zephy. I think somewhere in one of those boxes there might be birthday stuff in there. So it's either in the medium box or it's in the large box. It wasn't in the small box we did today. But anyway, we're out of here. Go have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys on the live tomorrow opening bark box number 2, which is the medium size one, or back here at 6 p.m. Pacific to catch you guys up with everything. So have a super fantastic sparkling day, and I'll get to watch some root text tomorrow too, some videos on that. So I might have some more new genealogy information for you too. I'm going to go watch that cemetery one because that was fascinating. It's an hour-long presentation on cemeteries in Europe and England, and it was just the traditions and why things were done, how they were done, and that sort of stuff. So anyway, go have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hei konera.